I will now invite Mr. Suresh Lulla to deliver his welcome address. Mr. Lulla is founder and director of BestPrax Club. He is also director, membership, retention, and engagement in the Global Benchmarking Network. Over to you, Mr. Lulla.
Dr. Robin Mann, Mr. Rafiq Somani, practitioners of benchmarking, aspirants of benchmarking, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to our second BestPrax Conclave. We are still very much in the introductory phase. This is a platform that believes India can do it and do it better. The conclave is essentially a platform to showcase the best practices that we have harvested over a 9-month period. Anirudh has already mentioned that. And it will be our endeavor then to celebrate all these best practices and recognize some which we consider as star practices. To set the stage, I'd like to carry you through a very brief presentation on the evolution of process management. In the early 80s, there was massive economic aggression by the Japanese in the US. And the US auto industry was suffering. It is at this time that they adopted what was known as total quality management, substantially known as quality improvement. Total quality management referred to problems along processes, cross-functional problems, not the control problems within a function. TQM could be equated with the first generation of process management. TQM made quality professionals experts in solving problems that were chronic to an organization. We already knew how to handle sporadic problems through control, but chronic problems in a structured way were addressed through TQM. This was soon superseded with the advent of IT, and we had business process re-engineering of processes, bringing in IT dimensions to process. How do you make a process more efficient? This phase did not last too long, unfortunately. And the results of this were primarily process efficiency, doing what you do faster. In the early 80s or mid-80s, when things turned really, really tough, it was the Secretary of Commerce, Malcolm Baldrige, who invited business leaders to create a strategy to contain Japanese economic aggression. With this was born what is now known as the Malcolm Baldrige criteria, performance excellence criteria. And performance excellence in those days was nothing but an assembly of all your processes performing in harmony. To accomplish this, you needed to be effective with your customers and efficient in your processes.